Updates on the thing with Ting Jesse and you guys getting to fight him in chat. Looks like they're having some PC problems. He's saying I literally should have just brought my computer from home because we can't get StarCraft working at the moment. So I'm not sure if he's driving home to get it or if they're just trying to find another PC to install it on the office. But hopefully he'll be back and up and running soon. But I want to thank you guys for joining us here for the Ting qualifiers. Just readdressing the point because now we got a lot more people on the stream than we did earlier. Today is in sub-only mode, and keep in mind that this is not something we're looking to make too common. It is just, I'd say, common sense to do after what happened yesterday. So subscriber only mode will not be a permanent thing, and it's not something we're looking to make a 24/7 thing. I know some channels do run subscriber mode all the time, always. But thank you guys who are subscribed to the channel. I hope you have a good time today. Spawning in the top right, it's going to be the red Protoss player, NaNiwa.
In the bottom right, as the green Zerg player, it's PengWin.
I like that NaNiwa is probe scouting very early. Not just because it's a 4-player map, but because, well, let's be honest, it's PengWin.
Yeah. There was a possibility of PengWin going for an early pool, as, you know, we could take inspiration from Bly, but I think the safer cheese would definitely be in those lane drops. We'll see, though. You don't have the Overlords quite in as good position as in these spawns. You know, you have the one, obviously, in the dead space of NaNiwa, but the other one's going to have to take a bit of a longer path around to get to the natural. What makes the link drop so good, though, is that you don't necessarily need that second Overlord to sneak in, as Ruins of Saras is such a large natural and a large wall-off. They're either going to diagonal wall-off and do okay against a Ling Flood, or they're going to try and wall off the front and, you know, hopefully not have their Adept broken, basically. Both of which people will risk and still do the Ling Flood.
Congratulations to Marish, by the way. Sorry, guys, I just put out a fall on the probe. Won a copy of Legacy of the Void, thanks to Mr. Boris Makarov. So please do contact Mr. Boris Makarov in chat for your CD key.
Looks like Nana was going to try the front wall off, and this will, I don't know, it just basically doesn't have to break, you know, and it's a high chance that it won't, with PengWin going for a third base. Again, this third base doesn't necessarily mean no Ling Flood's coming, but it does, you know, it's not the total cheese all in that a 2-base could have been. We do have a nice number of Lings. They're not going to have speed for quite a while, though, so it looks a little awkward, but they're going to run across the map and probably try and get a pylon.
Yeah, we'll see if they actually can. I mean, 10 Lings is... I'd say, like, if you're fighting Terran, you don't usually see more than 6 unless Reapers provoke it. If you're fighting Protoss, 10 to 14 seems a lot more normal. The question is, does PengWin drone? And no, that's a lot more Lings coming out.
Yeah, because the initial Lings could have just been for the Adept run-bys that are, you know, pretty popular, though we haven't seen it in the past 2 games for other reasons. And there goes the one Adept, which is actually not just going to get a Scout.
Scouting that this is coming is kind of important, though.
But PengWin kept his Lings all the way back in the main base. So he only saw the Lings that were at the front, so that was like 6, I think.
And that's not too fishy, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, NaNiwa does have a wall up. He's going to have a photon overcharge. This shouldn't be the worst position to defend. His warp gate's a little bit slow, which kind of sucks, but not the end of the world. Maybe if he had chronoed it out, but... regardless, he's going to just straight up build some Adepts, so this won't be too bad to deal with. Ideally, as long as the Adept holds position in the wall, he's going to... That was such a cool move, actually. He transfers it through and builds a pylon behind it to fully wall it off, so he actually saves the Adept. It's such a small thing like that you just don't see other players do. That's cool. I like that a lot.
Yeah. I think PengWin has to realize this isn't going to work. He didn't catch him off guard.
NaNiwa brings the Mothership Core back, though he thinks there's going to be drops behind this, I think.
Well, his probe does have enough minerals, hopefully, to continue building a wall, so that is a smart move.
Yeah,
and it's building quite the wall.
There's obviously no further drops coming, but yeah, this is costing NaNiwa a lot. But I think he knows, like, all he has to do is hold on in this situation. PengWin has only 19 drones behind this. If NaNiwa stops the Ling all in, he pretty much auto wins the game. The Adept killed what little drones there were. GG.
GG.
Congratulations to NaNiwa. He is going to win the series 2-1 over My Insanity's PengWin. Of course, if you guys